as we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green lights, and we are off. Vestuga getting a pretty good start thus far. The
McLaren had a poor start.
McLaren off Capo getting a really good start over Quashi. Sorry, Oliver getting a really good start over Quashi. As we go into turn 1, there is some slight lockouts, but no incidents thus far. There's some contact here in the back. There's positions being swapped around left, right, and centre, but so far, no incidents, which is something we'd love to see. We did see a car in the background. It did go a little bit wide through turn 3, but not to worry.
That's a great move from Blurp. There's been quite a bit of a scrap here with Blurp. Blurp was being squeezed off onto the grass, I think, by Matthew May at the start, and then he's just sent it down the inside of 3. And he's up into 6th now.
Really good work here for Blurp on that race start. Bonaparte up 1 position here over Slicky Ricky at the bottom. We do see MAR did lose 2 positions on the race start. He is down to P12 as you go through turn 10, which there is some slight contact.
Good lord.
Yes, Martin.
The Alpines and the
Alpine. Potentially there could have been some upsetting, but we do see the Alpines and the Aston Martins are going 2 by 2. They're going through Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark?
As there is contact between the Daddy Vader and the Alpine of, I think it was Benz Verb. Just slight contact, but it doesn't send the Aston Martin off the track. But the Alpines do win that Noah's Ark duel, and they do come out ahead. In the meantime, though, if you go up to the top end of the grid, we do see Vestuga is already up 1.3 seconds over Oliver.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on this Alpine and Aston fight. It looks like all aboard the Benz Red train now. He's our conductor today, as it looks like Harry is behind and is trying to get past. He's like, I'm reserving today, boys. I've had enough. Like, just let me by. And because Benz Red is just not letting him by, it's allowing Daddy Vader and Kai Parker to get into DRS of them. So this is going to be like this for a while. Titch had actually managed to get himself in between the Astons, but now he's fallen back from them and has Bone Apple Tea all over him, who's, after serving that qualifying ban, is struggling to get by the wide AlphaTauri of Titch, who's in the pits.
Now, MAR, he must have some damage, but MAR Harry did go for a move here. You got the slipstream advantage over Benz, perhaps use a bit more ERS. In fact, no, the fact was Benz actually had 0. He had, I think, 20% ERS left. So Harry got used a slipstream advantage and got that position done on the first ERS straight. As Benz comes back at him and gets the move done on the next, but Harry comes back at him and gets the inside line, gets a better exit, does get the position back again. So the Alpines are having a bit of a civil war between the team, as we see Quashi picking up the first time penalty, and Quashi did get the P2 over Oliver during lap 2. Now lap 3, this is where the DRS is activated, so this is where things will get a lot more interesting, especially between this majority of the field here actually on the hards and on the softs and the medium. So pretty good mix up of strategy.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like we have Humane going down the inside of Quattro here. That's a great move.
Really good defensive line here from Quashi as well.
It's starting to heat up here. We've got Matthew May going 3 wide into the penultimate turn. And it looks like Matthew May gets the move done with Quattro thrown behind.
Oh, that's another spin. The rear end. It's a disaster for Quashi. I think those tires are just too warm, but Matthew May got a fantastic move here over Quashi and Humane. He went on the inside line, took advantage of them scrapping and having a quarrel, and got that move done. Fret. Lanny is up to P4 at the moment, in behind Oliver, and using
Lanny's been surprising us. We thought Lanny was completely washed after the start of F123. Chains would like to apologise for that. I haven't said anything. But yeah, it's going very well for Lanny at the moment.
Very well. I mean, just see in the background there, Humane did go for a move over Blurp and did make it happen with the DRS advantage. But Blurp does have DRS here now and is coming back at Humane. And just isn't a long enough strip. They do go side by side here through the corner. As Blurp does pull out. Very, very responsible driving here from Blurp as you go through the left.
It looks like we have a move here going with Matthew May going past Blurp on the outside of the final corner. Matthew May gets it done, and he is up into 6th.
Yeah, really good move here. We see Oliver in behind Capo.
Ramo's going for a move. Ramo's past Blurp as well.
Oliver does go for the move over Capo in turn 1 as he goes kind of side by side through turn 3. And They do make contact. The rear end did just make contact here with Cop, and that is a virtual safety car. That was a very unfortunate.
Yeah, everyone will be in.
That'll definitely be needing to be investigated after the race. Now this makes it quite interesting. So that'll definitely will be a ticket forming. So good luck to Griever, our lead FIA.
So it looks like we had like a few stoppers before. Harry is on 1 lap old medium, so he must have been in. Maybe he got the use out of that VSC because he hasn't moved many positions. So maybe he was one of the lucky people to actually make use of that. So we might see him make up a few positions towards the end if he was able to benefit from that. As we know, the undercut around here is very powerful around Bahrain. So I would expect maybe the likes of Oliver and Lanny to think about maybe pitting earlier before Festuga. And see if they can hit him with that undercut. Even if they do come out in traffic, it means that he will be coming out in traffic as well.
Yeah.
So will one of them pull the trigger? I don't know, but it's worth thinking about.
It definitely is an option. Definitely is. And actually quite interesting for Harry because he got a 4-second gap between themselves.
Festuga's in.
He heard us.
Yeah. Yeah. Lanny's in.
I wonder if
Oliver stays out.
Oliver stays out. So we'll see how this plays out then later on in the race, whether Oliver does make the right option or not into his race later on. As Festuga's already caught up here with Danny Vader, and he has made the move done. He does have the arrest, so did Danny Vader, but with the fresh compound on those mediums, Festuga does get that move done, and now he will be chasing Ben Sverb. Yeah, 100%. And I think I want to stick on board here with Oliver here, because this is, if he comes out ahead of Lanny, it's great, but Lanny is going on a pit straight. This is going to be very, very tight here, actually. As Lanny does get out ahead. So that their one stop earlier from Lanny did work dividends, as she does have a good gap. Because you see Oliver is up behind Harry and Blurp.
We've got them. Sorry to interrupt. There's a freebase scrap here between Blurp, Oliver, and Harry, who almost went free wide into turn 1. Harry's out of VRS here. He's trying to break the slipstream. We've got Oliver going around the outside of free. Outside free of Blur, and Harry's making a wee move up the inside. Now I can't make it done. So now it is Oliver, Blurp, Harry in your positions with Ramo behind by 2 seconds.
Now we are on the wee dual cam screen here, and that was a fantastic attempt here from Oliver, I believe. And now there was slight contact here from Blurp and Oliver, I think it was, but not enough. He did kind of unsettle the car a little bit for Blurp, but Blurp is very much a trouble here off Harry behind. Which is not an ideal situation for Blurp to be in. Now Harry does have the DRS, but so does Blurp, but it's looking like Blurp is kind of struggling for traction on those mediums at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like Oliver's just probably going to pull away from Blurp here, but both Blurp and Harry have used quite a lot of their ERS. Oliver's starting to pull up to the back of Daddy Vader, who I don't believe has stopped just yet. I think you'll probably see Daddy Vader in putting on the softs.
The time difference now, Matthew May has retired from the section, and actually does cause a safety car. I wonder if there was contact here in going into turn 1.
This is going to be interesting. So after the earlier VSC, like I said, Harry was net P5. He is now at major risk of losing that because he was an early stop. I would expect to see everyone in.
Yeah, same.
Maybe, yeah, I would expect everyone in onto the softs if they have it.
Yeah, perfect. Be very curious here to see when Festuga does opt in to get the restart going, as Blurp does pick up a 5-second time penalty with a severe collision with Ben Sverb.
Looks like the pack, I don't know what's going on here. Like it's like speeding up and slowing down a lot. I know that the safety car has to come in before Festuga goes, so.
But we are on the way once again, as Festuga does get a really good start here over Ramo, nearly creating a 1-second gap already on the restart on those 6-lap old mediums. But Ramo is under threat here off Humane. Humane already going for a move to try and get that P2 position. Does go on the outside line, makes slight contact here going through turn 1, but does get that move done over Ramo, which was kind of expected with Humane being on those fresh compounds. Now Oliver gets a move over Lanny, as they're going 2x2 here, going. Oh my goodness me, it's hard to keep track of that. There's slight contact between Oliver and Lanny, going 2x2 through the Bahrain S's, if you want to call it that, as they approach turn 8. Humane going inside line here off Ramo. Ramo did get that position back over Humane earlier on, but Oliver is right up in here. Lanny's in behind as well as they go through towards turn 9 and 10, as there's slight contact. Actually, I don't know if that was contact or not, but Oliver really struggling for grip to get through turn 10. This is a crazy restart, and with this craziness, Festuca's created a 2.6 second gap already between the rest of the field, as Oliver is underfed over Humane and Lanny, but Ramu as well on those 5 lap old softs will be really struggling for grip later on in this race, as there's a lot of happening between these 4 drivers here for this podium, these podium positions. As you see Humane flicking left to right, he might be having some traction issues. That's a crazy restart. Is it what happened at the back of the grid? Can you give us some updates?
Yeah. I'll give you it very quickly, just not to detract from that scrap. Like, Festuca's went quickest with 40.7. Very good, my man.
Oh my goodness me! Humane almost went in the back of Oliver. Sorry, Oliver went on the inside line to try and get a move over Ramu, but Humane was out there as well. There was almost contact between Humane and Oliver, but they do get a move over Ramu, and Lanny is there as well. She got a move over a teammate of Ali. Now, I would not be surprised if actually Ali gave that position to Lanny. Sorry, ended up. Carry on.
No, that's grand. Yeah, I've had Alu as a teammate. Alu would definitely let Lanny pass. Like, that's the type of driver he is. So Titch had a nightmare in the restart. He was stuck behind Kai Parker, who's an AI at the moment, and the AI had a terrible getaway, and Titch just lost so much time. We had Slicky Ricky go straight into the pits. He must have had like wing damage. Bone Apple T is now past Rabble, who's up into P9. Just past him under the DRS. But yeah, it's been not as crazy at the back here as it has been at the front, but there has been quite a lot of swapping about. So yeah, it's like Ramo here, he's kind of struggling with these 9-lap-old flashes. Like he's just fallen away, and he's about to be gobbled up by these Williams. And it looks like Rabble's got a move done over Ben Sareb, and it looks like there's a bit of a bloodbath battle here, as they're both out of ARS. Rabble's trying to break the slipstream and go down the inside and force, and it looks like Ben Sareb stuck his nose down the inside. That's a great move.
Yeah, very good attack from Ben's. And that's about Rabble
just about comes out ahead.
Rabble actually had DRS here in that DRS too, so we actually got that move perfectly timed, hit both DRS detection zones, and was able to get 2 doses of DRS.
This has allowed Harry to get back into the fight here, and it looks like Ben Sareb, I'm not sure, I think he lifted off to let Harry by to attack the GOAT himself. Harry's had, I don't know,
a disaster first he's turned 10.
Where's he going? He's just completely lost. He's getting a few sausage rolls. Like,
I see actually up in the top end, Oliver does get the move over Lanny. I want to check the penalties at the moment. So Blurb sits on a 5-second penalty, does get a move over Ramo in the meantime. Ben Sverb in a 5 seconds, Titch on a 3 seconds, and Kai on the bottom, he has left the section. As I see Oliver squeeze Lanny over the right hand side, that was quite naughty.
But Bone Apple team might have kept the P5 because of the penalty. And it's the last lap here, as you know.
Yeah.
So this is 4 positions.
It is, and then on that last lap here, there is a back and forth between Lanny and Oliver. Lanny does get the move done on that DRS zone 3, and I don't think there's time here for Oliver. It will be a drag race approaching the start-finish line, as Festuca is approaching the final few corners. He has dropped that gap down to 1.4, but maintained a really good race pace throughout the entire session, and does take back-to-back victories in both Spa and Bahrain as he goes across the line. Taking that P1, Lanny follows suit.
It's going to be close.
Oliver in P3, 2 temps. Yeah. P4, we have Humane. Blurp in P5. Does get penalties, so he's in P6 or P7.
It's going to be close here at the back as well. It's going to be another drag race.
Rabble takes that P8. Harry in P9. P10 we have Benz. Titch in P11.